The elder shouted for Arlo's help. The sheep bugs have been disappearing, leaving holes in the ground. And now the prize cow grub had gone too. The warden would investigate. Sheep bugs' pungent scent makes them easy to track. The few that were left were terrified. Arlo had no sooner realized who the culprit must be, and it was upon him, a mudworm of the deep. The mudworm turned and sped away, but Arlo followed. Perhaps it would lead him to the cow grub. The cow grub moved, lying helpless at the center of the nest. Arlo would have to deal with the mudworm first. The prize cow grub was still alive and mooed gratefully at Arlo. It was almost as happy to see him as the elder would be at its return. The elder was distraught. The farmers had found their crop crushed into a trail of half-eaten roots and stems, all leading to the backstabber's cave. Outside the cave, Arlo found the farmer's crops piled high. If Arlo thought it abandoned, he was to be disappointed. The warden had the backstabber cornered in its cave. It might only be hungry, but the whole village would starve if it was not stopped. The smell of the beast's dung hit him as hard as the one who made it. Arlo wondered if he could fight while holding his breath. The last of the quills fell clattering to the ground. The backstabber was defeated at last. But from the center of the cave came a faint squeak. Under the rocks and dirt was a small backstabber pup. It was young, curious, and unafraid. Arlo had an idea. The pup immediately charmed the farmers. Arlo suggested they raise it as the farm's defender and mentioned that its dung would likely be a... The farm's troubles, however, were far from over. Now the farmers were under attack by a giant winged beast. The elder begged for the warden's help once more. The field was too empty. Arlo followed a familiar scent. Blood. The body of the farmer missed him by a whisker. The winged beast was coming for him. The beast was injured, but Arlo could see its trail of smoke. At its end, he could finish what he started. The beast had another farmer lifeless in its talons. This would be its last. It had fled again, seeking its nest. It would not have long to recover, as the warden was soon on its tail. Nestled among the eggs in the bird's nest was a farmer, and still alive. No doubt meant as a snack for the hatchlings. The farmer was free, and Arlo sent him home. He would not be... The sky scorchers that had escaped from Mount Cauldron had made their way to the outskirts. The farmers of Mossbug Farm were worried for their livestock. Arlo knew better. They should be worried for their own lives. Tracking the beast revealed to Arlo that the farmers need not worry about their livestock, as for now, the Sky Scorcher had bigger prey in its sights. Now that the beast was injured, the sheep bugs were a prized snack. Arlo knew he needed to stop the Sky Scorcher before it barbecued the whole flock.
Upon tracking the beast to its nest, Arlo wondered if he had made a mistake. But he soon realized that it was this monster bird that was mistaken. The egg in that nest was no monster bird egg. The Sky Scorcher was defeated. Its singular egg gleamed in the nest. Destroying it felt like a